enjoying our seaside view like this is just amazing. Hello from beautiful Vietnam. I'm Trevor Davis, and welcome to the channel where we cover everything around the digital nomad lifestyle, traveling and growing your business and building a life that you love. And in this video, we're here to talk all about my top 5 things about life as a digital nomad. And we're going to get into a few things that, keep it real on some of the drawbacks of the lifestyle as well at the end. So stick around and we'll get a good overview of what this lifestyle looks like. Point number 1 is all about expanding your perspectives. And that's the biggest thing that I'm always reminded by in this life as a digital nomad is that you might think that you know something coming out of your country, your society that you grew up in, for instance, growing up in Toronto, and you don't realize that you're in such a bubble until you really go and step out of it. And learned that the first time I went traveling for a year out in Europe 5 years ago, and I'm constantly reminded of that now on the road as a digital nomad, whether that's out in the villages in the Amazon rainforest at Peru, or just spending last weekend out in visiting the rural villages here in Vietnam. Reminds you that what I thought was hard work is nothing compared to what these people might be doing, working 16 hours in the rice paddies every single day. Even seeing our staff at the hotel that are beautiful, gentle, kind-hearted people, but they're hustling 16 hours, 7 days a week. And it makes you realize that, some of the things that you might have thought were true might be different based on different definitions around the world. And it takes expanding your horizons and looking out to seeing what other people believe, how they live, and maybe trying those on to see how they might serve you. Point number 2 is the freedom of choice. I mean, this can't be understated with the digital nomad lifestyle. Tim Ferriss said it famously in his 4-hour work week, in how you really get to live by designing your optimal lifestyle, right? That's what Tim talks about entirely through the book, is the principles of lifestyle design and creating a lifestyle that's aligned for you. So whether you're chasing the sun like I am and looking for a hot climate, or if you're a ski fan and you love living on the slopes all winter, you get to make that choice, get to work and live from wherever is right for you. And I think that is very well expected top point that I think everyone can appreciate as a digital nomad. And if you're chasing the sun, you get the opportunity to enjoy being by the beach, hanging out by the pool, and just those daily lifestyle elements that you don't get to necessarily have, or at least not for the same appreciated cost. And that's a big sub point here that I'd like to make, is the cost of living is just amazing how you can really take advantage of it. I mean, we're getting massages every other day, able to be up at a rooftop bar and hotel pool, enjoying our seaside view like this is just amazing, and the cost of living is so affordable on our dollar income. But really want to emphasize the point of freedom of choice, whether that's here in a warm climate or wherever is right for you, taking advantage of that. I had eczema from the cold winter back in Canada, and within 2 days of being here, I cleared right up, getting the amazing food that we get to enjoy every day. Really get the benefit of choice as a digital nomad. Point number 3 is connection. Whether that's connection with locals, learning about their lifestyle, their culture, similar to what we just hit on in point number 1 with how you're really able to expand your mindset and your perspective. You also get to expand your connection with other people that you meet along your journeys. And this might include digital nomads that have awesome, exciting businesses that inspire you in your entrepreneurial ventures, potential business partners or collaborations that you might meet along the way, or, passing by travelers, people who have been hanging out here for longer than I've been alive, and just different ways that you might meet people and get inspired, connected, encouraged, in some way, impacted by the people that you meet on your travels. And can't stress this point enough. Find connection, find groups of people wherever you're at, meet the locals as much as you can, and really that will always leave such a meaningful, lasting impact on you in your journey. Number 4, digital nomad living lets you immerse yourself in the culture and learn so much more. I've really learned very little Vietnamese, to be honest, since I've been here for the last 3 weeks, but we're trying and making an effort every day. But while in Latin America, I got the opportunity to practice my Spanish and really make some meaningful improvements by interacting with the locals each and every day, by learning new slang, by learning new terms, trying new food, and trying on different rituals or experiences. Like, got to be in Oaxaca for the Dia de los Muertos, and the festivals there were just unreal. We got to go through cemeteries where we were being treated like family by these locals who were experiencing Day of the Dead with their loved ones, a time where they're connecting to their ancestors and those who've been gone before them. And we got brought over with mezcal shots, and we were enjoying songs and dance with them. And that was just some of the meaningful kinds of experiences that you really get to understand, not just from watching a Disney Pixar movie, but really from being immersed in it with that type of experience. So deep diving into the language, into the culture, into all of its traditions. That has been such a great learning experience and really ties into point number 5, which hits on just the growth you experience as a digital nomad. It's just unreal, unlike anything else I've experienced, maybe shy of getting into entrepreneurship and stepping out into business for myself. But really, everything that we talked about today all encapsulates the same point. It's growth, right? At the end of the day, we're growing our mindset, growing our perspective. We are growing our horizons, our network, our way of looking and connecting with others. We're growing our appreciation for beautiful seaside views, maybe. We need to remind ourselves to keep appreciating it when we're getting so used to it every day. And really, there's so much that grow with our lifestyle, get the opportunity to grow our business, to grow our savings, and getting to grow as people. And really, like I said, being digital nomad living has really changed my life. And alongside with entrepreneurship, these have been the 2 most transformative experiences in my life. And there you have it. Those are my top 5 reasons why I love being a digital nomad. And while it's not always sunshine and rainbows in this lifestyle, those are really a few of the ones that really always, I'm reminded of these every single day. And sometimes it's hard, sometimes the culture shock is real and you see how people are living and want to see and make a change with it. Sometimes it's reminding you of the gratitude and the perspective shift that you need to have. And sometimes you might eat some really good street food and sometimes you might end up with food poisoning, but can't let the downsides of this lifestyle hold you back if you are being called for it and can't really put in words of how worth it is to try on some of these things, including the street food. We had our reservations, but the ban bao guy driving down the street with some amazing steamed buns here in Vietnam, and I'm ready to go and hunt one of those guys down and get myself some more good food here before the sun goes down. I wanted to say thank you for taking the time out to watch this video, and if you have any of your top tips, top recommendations, top things that you love about the lifestyle or that you are interested in this lifestyle, leave those comments down below. And if you'd like to see anything else on this topic, let me know what videos you guys would like to see more of. And until next time, peace out, take care, and as the locals would say here, tam piet.